In a time of intense technological rivalry, the Soviet Union set its sights on the sky. This ambition led to the creation of the Tupolev 144, an aircraft fondly dubbed Konkordski for its similarities to the Western Concorde. The saga of this supersonic marvel is a tale of ambition, espionage, and fierce competition. The journey of the Tu-144 begins in 1965, amid a climate of international intrigue. The arrest of Sergei Pavlov, a Soviet agent accused of stealing classified details of France's supersonic project, marked a turning point in the race for the skies. Despite this setback, the Soviets pressed on, culminating in the Tu-144's historic maiden flight on New Year's Eve 1968. This flight, taking place 3 months before Concorde's first test flight, crowned the Tu-144 as the world's first supersonic airliner to take flight. However, it was the Concorde that commenced commercial passenger service first on the 21st of January 1976, with the Tu-144 following suit on the 1st of November 1977. In terms of performance and specifications, the Tu-144 surpassed expectations as the world's first commercial supersonic transport aircraft, boasting impressive speeds, range, and altitude capabilities. The Tu-144 could reach speeds of Mach 2.15, approximately 1,550 miles per hour, slightly faster than the Concorde's Mach 2.04. It had a maximum range of about 4,040 miles, which enabled it to perform long-distance flights across the vast expanse of the Soviet Union, albeit with a limited payload. The aircraft was capable of cruising at altitudes up to 65,600 feet, which is higher than the cruising altitude of most commercial airliners, including the Concorde. Initially designed to carry up to 140 passengers, operational configurations typically accommodated around 120 passengers due to weight restrictions and the need for additional fuel. The supersonic jet stood out for its innovative design features, including retractable canard wings, a unique double-delta wing configuration, and powerful turbojet engines, which together enhanced its high-speed performance and control. It was equipped with retractable canard wings located near the cockpit, which improved low-speed control, particularly during takeoff and landing. Its delta wing design was optimized for high-speed cruise, featuring a double-delta configuration that provided the necessary lift at various speeds. Powered by 4 Kuznetsov Mk144 turbojet engines, the Tu-144 was capable of supercruise, maintaining supersonic speeds without the use of afterburners, which was a significant achievement for its time. However, the Tu-144's journey was not without turbulence. The aircraft's design, hurried through development to outpace the Concorde, faced issues that delayed its commercial debut. The West, with the Concorde, pressed on and launched passenger service in January 1976, seizing the supersonic crown. The rivalry between the Tu-144 and the Concorde reached fever pitch at the 1973 Paris Air Show. The Concorde performed flawlessly, while the Tu-144, eager to display its capabilities, embarked on a demonstration flight that ended in catastrophe. The crash, resulting in the loss of all 6 crew members aboard and 8 civilians on the ground, was a tragic moment that underscored the intense rivalry and desperation to dominate supersonic travel. The Tu-144's commercial service was brief, conducting just 100 domestic flights before being discontinued. The aircraft was operated by Aeroflot, the Soviet national airline. Its commercial service was extremely limited compared to its Western counterpart, the Concorde. Its passenger service began on the 1st of November 1977, but was short-lived, lasting only until the 1st of June 1978. During its brief operational period, the Tu-144 primarily flew a single passenger route: Moscow, Zhukovsky Airfield, to Alma-Ata, now Almaty, Kazakhstan. This route was chosen for its relatively long distance, allowing the Tu-144 to demonstrate its supersonic capabilities. The flights were used to transport government officials and also carried mail and freight to utilize the aircraft's capacity. After the discontinuation of commercial passenger flights, the Tu-144 continued to be used for cargo flights and as a flying laboratory for research purposes, including by NASA in the 1990s for supersonic research. The operational history of the Tu-144 was markedly different from that of the Concorde, with its use by Aeroflot being more experimental and significantly impacted by the technical and safety challenges it faced. In contrast, the Concorde enjoyed a longer operational life, symbolizing luxury air travel until its retirement in 2003. The story of the Tu-144, from its inception shrouded in espionage to its tragic demonstration and beyond, mirrors the peak of Cold War competition and the relentless human pursuit of speed and progress. Although Konkordski no longer soars through the skies, its legacy continues to inspire a new generation of engineers and dreamers to reach beyond the sound barrier. You can see the Tu-144, the Soviet supersonic airliner, at various museums around the world. Notable locations include the Technik Museum Sinsheim in Germany, where it's displayed next to a Concorde, the Central Air Force Museum in Monino, and the Museum of Civil Aviation in Ulyanovsk, both in Russia, the Kazan Aviation Institute in Kazan, Russia, where one is mounted as a monument, and at Zhukovsky Airfield near Moscow, which hosts a model used for research. These exhibits offer a close look at this iconic aircraft and its place in aviation history. As we wrap up our journey through the history of the Tu-144, the Soviet supersonic airliner, we'd like to take a moment to thank you for joining us. We hope you found the story of the Konkordski, the Soviet supersonic dream, as fascinating as we do. If you found this video engaging and informative, we'd really appreciate if you could hit the like button. Your support helps us to continue creating content like this, diving into the world's most intriguing stories from the past to the present. For those of you who are new here or haven't done so already, we encourage you to subscribe to our channel. We're constantly exploring new topics, pushing the boundaries of what we know, and sharing our findings with you. By subscribing, you'll be the first to know when we release a new video. And finally, we'd love to hear from you. If you have any thoughts on the Tu-144, any questions about its history, or suggestions for future topics, please leave a comment below. We always enjoy hearing what our viewers have to say. See you next time.